Greetings, friend. It's Dr. Megan, your favorite naturopathic doctor. A new month, so we will be talking about the fifth killer of Americans, and that's actually mental health diseases. No, really, we should have started that last week. But I had noticed that I've been having diarrhea on and off for more than a month before I noticed it. I don't know how I didn't notice it before. I think everybody should notice diarrhea, but anyway, I went on a few trips, had different things going on. So finally I said, this is crazy. I thought maybe it's in a bad bacteria that I caught, or maybe it's my immune system attacking certain foods that I keep repeating, especially when you repeat proteins, your immune system can attack them. But no, after much deliberation and analysis, it was an herb that I added, podaco, which is good for immune modulation, and my immune system is hyperactive, so that's why I took it. But when you take too much, it causes diarrhea. Wah, wah, wah. So anyway, that is why I didn't do my video last week. But this month, we'll continue our series. In fact, every month we're doing the top killers of Americans. So the fifth month, it is mental health diseases. Primarily, we're going to focus on anxiety, bipolar, depression, and PTSD, because those are the most common ones. So since we have to catch up on symptoms, we'll start with the symptoms and anxiety, meaning it's not just being anxious or bothered by things. It's really, let's just say the typical, in naturopathic medicine, you should not be considered anxious if you have a reason to be anxious, right? Same with depression. If you just lost your job, your parents, somebody died, if there's a valid reason why you're anxious or depressed, you should never accept that diagnosis. Okay. Now, what's the other one? We said bipolar. Yes, that is typically where a person will have very high highs, where they called manic, and they don't have to sleep, they don't have to stop, they're talking very quickly, fast. And then it's a depressive side of it where they don't want to get out of bed. That's bipolar symptoms typically. And then PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is typically when a person has been through a stressful event, typically life-threatening. So the classic example is like a war veteran, but it's anything life-threatening. You could have been mugged or burglarized or had cancer, anything where your life is in danger. And then now your brain is kind of, as a way to process it, is just replaying it, and won't let you get through. That's what we'll be talking about this month. So see my website, healthorganizers.net, for more tips. And I'll see you on the next one.